Yeah, I'm aware midnight. Can't exactly do anything about it, though. I have no idea how to put music in, and even if... what's the word? Even if I do have some music playing, I don't even know if I'm going to get copyright struck for that. It sucks. It's like a bagel with no cream cheese. Damn it. Now I'm hungry again. Thanks. Oh, yeah. Also, since you weren't here last time midnight, I'm now streaming on Kick. I feel like I made a huge mistake on that, mainly because now I know fucking Swag also has a Kick. Ah, it was a terrible, terrible mistake in telling him. Shouldn't have done that. Should not have done that. You're watching on that. I mean, okay. I'm not entirely sure how to respond to that. But I can say this. There was a DLC that released about a week or so ago. Now that you're here to actually see it, you know.
Alright, let's get started.
Sick of fighting Aizen already. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't do much last stream, so... You didn't miss much, if I'm being honest. The only thing you really missed was me showing off this character. It's literally just Ichigo, but from a different point in time.
Alright then, I'll demonstrate my true power.
I've always wanted the chance to go toe-to-toe with you. Get ready. It's on.
Too easy. I'll cut you down. Get.
Only a fool would relax thinking you can win.
Gotcha. Seriously?
Endure. Don't disappoint me.
Damn it.
Let's go.
Take that.
Is that all? Stay focused.
Endure.
You like this? I'll cut you. Here. I'll cut you down. You like this?
Is this the end?
Try harder.
He didn't tell me all that.
Good night. Here. Way too easy.
Not bad. Stop playing.
God damn it. Why do my warm-ups always end up with me losing?
Your sword. Slay your enemies.
The Zenkai boost. Oh. Oh yeah, stage transition. I forgot. I keep kind of forgetting stage transitions are a thing.
Endure.
You're mine. Good night. Now.
This is how it should be.
Don't hurt yourself. Seriously? It's all over. Let's go. Zangetsu. Now, prepare yourself. Get to the
All I remember of Swag, I did ask, and Swag did mention that you were feeling sick. That's about all I know. I am assuming you are better now, though. I would hope. Stage transitions, I'm used to stage instructions like the Dragon Ball. Fair. Also, I feel like I should mention, for whatever reason, I don't know how to change the latency with my new setup because I'm using a new setup. No idea how to change settings from here. So, your responses are coming in, like, probably later than than you think they are, if that makes sense. Because I'm just getting the messages now confirming that, like, you're better. The stage transitions thing, yeah. Just so you know.
Take that! Endure! I'm not done yet. Try hard. Pathetic. Below you. Straight back. Now I can fight you without holding back. Against you, I can finally fight all out!
Ah, okay.
I'll chop you!
This seems like the right time.
Over here. I'll cut you up.
Mother.
How long are you gonna keep me waiting? Let's go. It's no holds barred from now on.
Are
You
just
won't
gonna
escape.
stay with me?
I got you. I'll cut you. Wait. Hey,
This is how it
over
should
here.
be!
Don't move. You're finished. Over here.
Don't be in such a hurry.
Try harder.
I'll
Try
cut
harder.
you up.
Way too easy. Go. Here. Wait. Be serious.
I don't like this one bit, but
Here. Wait. No way. Don't hurt yourself.
stop running away.
Damn it.
With my power, I'm all warmed up now. I'll finish this. Wait. Hey, watch it. Don't move. You're finished.
This is how it should be. Let me
Wide open. How about this?
the end.
Not too shabby. Wait. Let's wrap this up already. This one shot contains all my power.
Not dead just yet. This is how it should be.
Wait.
Is this the end?
Damn. Too easy. I'll cut you. Don't move.
Be harder.
Let's wrap this up already. This one shot contains all my power.
Really setting out more. Okay.
I'm not done yet.
This is my power.
Let's see. Yeah, I can't exactly fix that from here, unfortunately. It's something I'm gonna have to live with from now on, I guess. Also, I cut that a lot closer than I would like. Alright, I'm gonna get on with the story because I can't keep doing like yeah, versus stuff. It's a story playthrough, goddammit. Music from this game is playing. Well, I don't know, my thought process is obviously I bought the game, you know. At that point I feel like it's fair use. Like, it's not like they have a fucking book of laws that you can just go. I mean, pretty sure there is somewhere, but I doubt it's up to date. I imagine, like, unless it's a Disney related game, you know, it's fair use at that point. The issue would be, I feel like, if I... Oh no, because I've done it before and I haven't had any problems. I feel like the main issue would be if I didn't, like, talk or... See, don't own what you buy, so yeah. Yeah, that's another problem. That would be the first problem. The second problem, which I felt like should have... It's more prevalent, is that I feel as though if I don't, like, interject or, you know, do something during said music, then it's gonna be a problem, right? Like, if I let, like, the whole track play, then it'd be a issue, right? But Soul, you've let the intro for this game play, you know, a few times before, so how come you haven't got it? Well, I'm usually on screen kind of vibing, first of all. Second, at least my thought process is it's not technically the full song. I'm pretty sure the full song is out there somewhere, but like a minute and 30 seconds does not constitute a full song. That's all I'm saying. At that point, it's just an OST. It's just my thought process. And third would be, like you mentioned, you know, just some developers, Disney, having their underwear so up in a knot that they're just like, nobody can use our music. It doesn't even matter if they're streaming it or if they bought the game. You know what I mean? I feel like I'm gonna get swatted by the government now. Oh, fuck. Hey, it's free speech, motherfuckers. Oh, man. Make sure we have full riffs of songs on YouTube. That sentence, you might want to reword that sentence because of what? Get strike. I think streamers shouldn't get striked when you have full rips of songs on YouTube. I don't understand the sentence. Oh, hold on. I guess I'll redo this one because I know you didn't see it. You know, Saturday. I don't know if you want me to play this one. I know YouTube kind of stopped for some reason that day. Well, because when I think of somebody ripping like a music track or like whatchamacallit, I guess it might just be a me thing. But like other stuff like VR chat, biggest example, and I hate to put this out there. There are some people who like would rip the models from a game or the music, like you said, and input it into whatever they're doing, you know, just as an example. I mean, like, that I feel like would get you in trouble, right? Because you're just kind of ripping the music from somewhere without any, like, you know, regards to any sort of consequence. Because what, you know, when you think rip, I mean, like, you know, like you rip the page out of a book. I don't know. That's what I think. Should they get in trouble? Fuck if I know. Fuck if I care. I'm being honest. But, like, it's just, like, you gotta be careful with that kind of stuff. Because it's like, I don't know. You can get in trouble. It's different when you're monetized channel. You get money. Okay, yeah, that's another big thing. I always kind of forget that because I'm not monetized. But I'm still kind of concerned that it might happen. Like, the other, what was it? Friday? Thursday? Last week? I did a stream for Battlefront 2, if you remember. There's a small part in that stream, towards the end, where it was just me and the boy Abyss, or Straight Missing, playing. And for whatever reason, I got copyright strike. Why? Because apparently, some part in that fight, you could... there's some part in the music of the stream where you can hear, I guess, some of the original quote-unquote music from Star Wars, and apparently some sound effects from when Obi-Wan dies during, you know, episode 4. Also, never... it is BS. And it happened, I don't know if I ever mentioned this, but it also happened with the Lost Planet 2 stream that me and Josh were doing, where it literally, like, Mission 1, we did, you know, that whole little intro sequence, if you remember, where we're on the rafts, going to the mission area, and like a fan blade whizzes by, almost like decapitating 2 of the characters. Yeah, that part got copyright struck too, because apparently YouTube or some bot thought that footage was ripped from the game trailers all those years ago. I don't know how, I don't know why, but at this point I'm convinced at this point that the only reason anybody would get copyright struck for any reason is because of incompetent, outdated bots and jealous and incompetent humans. If that makes sense. Yeah. I'm just straight up. It's the only reason anybody would get copyright struck is because of some sort of rogue AI, or somebody who's just like, I'm mad that this person did this before I could. I'm gonna copyright strike them so I can get money from their video, and they'll never be able to get money ever again or work in the industry again. That's my thought process, man. It's like, shit. I can't really think of a recent, can't even copyright strike something unless you are the owner of said copyright material or take something. Yeah, exactly. Like I said, crappy AI or just some a-hole who's, you know, pissed at somebody else's success. But from what I remember, and this might from on another note, right? I remember hearing somewhere that talking about things like this, like, doesn't get your channel in the algorithm because it auto detects, you know, what you're saying, essentially, and it'll make me even less likely to be discovered and shit like that. But realistically, I don't give a damn. I'm streaming on 3 different channels right now. Should probably get into it now. Just realized it's been over 20 minutes. Yeah, I know. Okay. So, derailing from that particular conversation, I'm not entirely sure if I should let this one play out, because I know there was some stuff you missed in it, but I don't feel it was... I don't feel it's enough for you to be concerned, if I'm being honest, because I'm fairly certain the last thing you remember is Ichigo's dad and Hatton Clogs, or Urahara, you know, kind of having a conversation about, you know, what's going on. In this one, I don't know if you want me to just start from here or here. Up to you, Midnight, because I know you're the one who kind of lost out on some information. Because again, I didn't do much. Did all this, you saw that, and then we stopped like here, only to do one. I think it's necessary for me to understand what's happening. All right, I'll start here then, because again, it's not much. You didn't miss much.
A report from Squad 12. Signs of Arankars in eastern Karakura. They've detected 2 of them. Judging from their spiritual pressure, density, and stability, we believe they're fully developed.
So, it begins. I've been here a few times in a mask. I have to say, the world of the living really isn't that interesting. It's such a bore. The reishi is so thin that you can hardly even breathe.
Stop complaining. I told you before I could handle this alone. You were the one who insisted on coming along, Yami.
Well, they annoyed me, irksome jerks. So, just how many do we have to kill anyway?
Just one. There's no need to kill any of the others. I hear that there are only 3 in this entire world with spiritual pressure high enough to fight us. The rest are garbage. They should be easy enough to find.
Huh? What's the deal? Who are you?
Wadahime, stay back. Just like we agreed.
Okay. Be careful, Chad. Please.
Ulquiorra, is this him?
Yami, you really need to develop your pesquisa further. Right now, it's just not getting the job done. Can't you tell by yourself? He's pure garbage, too.
He is?
Chad!
Ulquiorra!
Chad must have been aware of it. He knew that these people were really strong. That I wouldn't stand any chance against them. He knew it, and that's why. That's the reason why he fought all alone in order to protect me. Soten Kishun.
What the? It heals? Seriously? He's alive? Oh, rats!
A healing technique? Not quite. No, it's something else. Perhaps it's time or space regression? Well, anyway, whatever it is, it's not healing. It's something that I've never seen before. This human female is most unusual.
Somehow, I have to find a way to buy time. Just a bit. Until Ichigo can get here. No, that's wrong. I can't always expect Ichigo to come to my rescue. I can't burden him with this right now. I don't know what's been troubling him so much lately, but I have to step up and drive these people away myself. Ichigo has more than enough to worry about. This may be the only thing that I can do for him now.
Oh, that look in your eyes. You wanna go, girlie?
Chad, Uryu, Ichigo. I'll do it. I'll protect all of you.
Ha! All right, then come at me.
Tsubaki!
Oh?
Koten Zanshun. No! I reject!
What's this? A little gnat?
Tsubaki! No!
Well, Ukiura, she has unusual powers. Shall we tear off her limbs and take her to Aizen?
No, that's not necessary. Just kill her, Yami.
Yes, sir. What? Hold up. Who are you?
Any questions so far? Also, 1 second. Okay.
Ichigo!
Sorry, it took me so long. Orihime.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Ichigo. If only I had some way to be stronger.
It's not your fault, Orihime. Don't worry. I'll take care of them. These guys are dead meat!
Trying to end this! I won't forgive you! I'm still here! Take this! Come on! This is fun! I'm still here! Soul Brain! Incredible!
Sorry. I'll kill you. Was it you?
Losing?
You're the one who did that to Chad's arm? Right then. I'll start with your arm.
What?
Come on! We're just starting!
You just nicked.
Here it comes!
See ya!
Last one was something else.
You twerp.
Pierce!
What?
We're just starting! I'm still here!
It's my turn now. You twerp.
Now it gets fun!
So bad.
Well,
What about this? Close the gap!
Gotcha.
Incredible!
No way.
Matt.
That last one was something else.
Incredible!
Sorry. I'll kill you.
Cutting the fight a little too close for my comfort at the moment. What do you want?
Was it you? You're the one who did that to Chad's arm? All right then. I'll start with your arm.
Idiot. That's why I told you to develop your pesquisa. You shouldn't have charged in without testing his ability first.
I didn't even notice he said it right now. He didn't say it right the first time.
He sliced through Yami's hierro and severed his arm. They said he achieved Bankai only a short time ago, yet his spiritual pressure is surprisingly hard. Still, be that as it may, I find it hard to believe that he's any real threat to Lord Aizen.
you little flea!
You can still stand. You're as tough as you look.
Looks like you're having trouble. Shall I take over now?
Shut up!
Really, Yami? You're really going to use your Zanpakuto against him?
Shut up, I said!
That probably explains your
Zanpakuto?
previous question, huh?
No way, for real? That's what that sword is? Broken hollow masks, holes in their chests, and Zanpakuto. Their spiritual pressure felt kind of peculiar to me, too. Just who are these guys?
Here I come!
Could they be... like... Shinji and me? No, he's here! Go away! Go away! Go away! Go away! I don't need your...
Ichigo!
Now it's your turn!
What do you mean? No, I can't move. So if I try to resist you, you're going to sabotage me. Is that it, you monster?
He stopped moving. Guess he's not so tough after all. Now then, die, flea. Die!
Wait, something's not right. The boy's spiritual pressure is fluctuating wildly. That's rather peculiar. At its lowest, his power is garbage. But at its highest, it surpasses even my own. Strange indeed. What can it mean?
Goodbye, flea. That's it. I'm gonna squash you. Huh?
Hey, hello there. My apologies. Sorry I'm so late, Ichigo.
What now? These annoying bugs just keep coming out of nowhere. By butting into this, you're practically just begging to get killed. You get that, right?
Fool. Calm down and get a hold of yourself, Yami. Those two are Kisuke Urahara and Yoruichi Shioen. You can't possibly defeat them at your current level. We're going.
Running away?
Better watch what you say. I'm sure that you're very well aware of just what would happen if you tried to fight me, while also trying to protect those two pieces of garbage. We've achieved our immediate objective. I'll go inform Lord Aizen that this so-called Soul Reaper he has his eye on is trash, not even worth killing.
You ain't gotta tell me twice, Midnight. Now this one.
Orihime,
Ichigo, yes? Don't feel bad. I'm fine. I should have stayed back like you said. Honestly, it was my own fault that I got hurt. It really isn't as bad as it looks, I promise. So, don't look like that. It wasn't your fault.
Why? Chad got mangled. Orihime was almost killed. All because I was too weak. So how can I not feel guilty about it all?
So, is this the room or what?
Oh boy.
I don't know.
Rangiku, are you kidding me? I thought you wrote it down.
I did, but I lost it.
Seriously? You lost it?
Relax already. All we have to do is search for his spiritual pressure. This thing's so uncomfortable, though.
Listen, just untuck your shirt like us.
Shut up! Just shut up! He's in here. Go on, open the door.
You didn't get that dialogue in the
How'd
anime.
it been, Ichigo?
Renji, Ikaku, Yumichika, Rangiku?
Damn.
Toshiro? That's Captain Hitsugaya. What are you guys doing here?
We're on a mission. We were sent here to help the substitute Soul Reapers get ready. Everyone's got to make sure that they're prepared for a battle with the Arancars.
Who?
What? Are you pulling my leg? You don't know who you've been fighting? How is that even possible?
Fool! They're the guys that kicked your butt the other day.
For the record, Miss Kuchiki, I was the one kicking ass until fucking Ichigo's inner demon decided to fuck things up. Honestly, that's how a lot of fights, at least in the anime from what I remember, could have been solved. Like, Ichigo's kicking ass, he's doing okay, but then his inner demon, or White Ichigo, however you want to call him, he like, tries to, like, subvert Ichigo's, like, will, and it just kind of, like, stun locks Ichigo for, like, a good minute, and that's how a lot of fucking people end up beating Ichigo's ass. It kind of sucks. Oh, man.
Rukia.
Hello, Ichigo.
Rukia.
Huh? Good grief. Look at your...
Also, on a side note, how the hell anybody could confuse Renji, Rangiku, Ikaku, and Yumichika as high schoolers? You gotta be blind. I'm sorry. Like, ain't no way in hell you looking at Rangiku and thinking that's a goddamn high schooler. That's all I'm saying. And this mother... And goddamn... I can't say that joke. If I was just streaming on Cake, I could say the joke, but I can't say the joke on the other two. Fuck. And Kate Baldi's younger cousin over here, you know. No way. There's no way you could think those are goddamn high schoolers. You gotta be blind. You gotta have fucking Metropolis levels of blindness. If you know, you know.
What?
Come with me!
Hey, what are you doing? Hold on. Where are we?
Exactly as we expected.
Huh. That clown. What an absolute joke.
Hey, did you get a good look at his face? He could use a good thrashing. Hey, Rukia! Where are you taking me right now?
Shut up and keep running, all right? Oh, I see it. Over there.
The Hollow!
What are you doing? Go on. Fight! A low-level hollow like that should be a complete breeze for you.
Shut up! I don't need a lecture.
What's wrong?
Shut up!
You know, Rukia, yelling dodge is more distracting than it is helpful. That's all I'm saying. And also Midnight, bold of you to assume that somebody like Rukia is going to end up in detention. Let's be real. She's a square, bro. I'm sorry. You ain't spending detention with Rukia. Muscle and nothing else. Yeah, most Hollow kind of are.
Know about it. I know. You haven't been a proper Soul Reaper since the Arankar fiasco. What are you afraid of? Are you that afraid of defeat? Is not being able to protect your friends that terrifying? Or is it something else? Is it that hollow inside you? If you're really that afraid to lose, then get stronger. If you want to protect the people that love you, then simply do whatever you have to do in order to protect them. If the hollow inside is so terrible, then you just have to make sure that you get strong enough to crush it. Even if no one in the world believes you, stick out your chest and scream in defiance! The Ichigo I know is the kind of man who'd do that.
I'll end this! Now it gets fun! You're mine! Dodge it if you can! Pierce! Too weak! I'll end this!
Side note, I just realized this thing kind of looks like an Agron.
Sorry. I'll kill you.
He doesn't have the horns sticking out. Alright, Midnight, calm down. Rukia ain't old enough for that.
That's it. You can do this.
I really wish that you just shut up.
Orihime!
Rukia!
Hey, how have you been?
I didn't know you were here. How long can you stay?
We'll discuss that a little later. Hey!
Ichigo.
Orihime,
I'm sorry, I'm so weak!
I'll get stronger. I'll get stronger, and once I do, next time, I won't let them hurt you.
Good. It seems he's back to his old self. Thank you, Ichigo. And thank you too, Rukia. Welcome back.
Huh. So there's the foreshadowing. Okay. Fans in the background. Yeah, I know. I know damn well there's fans in the background. That's probably the air purifier. Don't worry about it. Also the ceiling fan. I used to have like a one of those. I used to have like one of those soundproof boxes that you put around the microphone. But then I kind of realized, I mean, at least the way I had it set up kind of blocked my whole screen. So I'm like, I can't keep using this. You know what? Fuck it. I'll just get a different mic. See if it has one of those. Get a more professional looking mic and I'll use that. And that's kind of what I got now. It's on like an arm. I can move it and adjust it how I need, you know. It's got one of those fabric felt things in front of it. Yeah, it's like a... It looks like one of the makeup lights, I guess. I don't know. Sana, help me out here. Yeah, I know you can hear fans in the background. I was re-listening to last time stream, and I'm like, I hear my fans. Yeah, well. I mean, there's not much I can do about it, if I'm being honest. It's never in the way. Yeah, I don't have that kind of mic. I don't even know. I tried, like, I literally looked up, like, streaming mic on Amazon, and this is the kind of thing that popped up, so.
Long time no see, Cone.
You
Yeah, there's only one person I can think of who'd stomp on me without hesitation after we hadn't seen each other for a whole summer. There's no doubt. It just has to be Rukia. Oh, I'm just so happy. I could totally cry.
Come on, stop goofing around and get in here.
It's been so long since I've been in this tiny little room.
Hey, it's not that little. Don't compare it to Byakuya's place.
Oh, sorry.
Hey, what are you doing? Who said you could sit on my bed?
Relax, all right? Don't be such a jerk.
Shut up. So give it to me then. What are these Iran cars, and why are they after me?
Wait. Just hold on a second, okay? Let us tell you.
What?
Oh man, I was kind of hoping they'd come through the ceiling light. I feel like I should mention in the anime they come through the ceiling light. Not the fan, the light. Don't ask me how they do it, but that's how they do it. I guess they realized it'd be problems of trying to get Rangiku to fit through that fucking hole. Oh man.
This room is so cramped, and so plain, too. I really need to pretty this place up.
You know, for a boys' room, this place is actually pretty tidy.
Come on. This place is cramped as it is. Go further in.
Hey, how did you guys get in here? And what did you do to my light?
There it is.
Iran cars are hollows that have removed their masks in an effort to acquire the powers of both hollows and soul reapers. There's just a few, and fewer than that have fully developed powers. But now, Aizen and his Hogyoku come along, and we have fully developed Iran cars to deal with. Like those two you encountered the other day. Are you following me so far?
Yeah.
Initially, the Soul Society's plan was just to monitor the situation until Aizen made a move. We just lost 3 captains, and we needed some time to rebuild our forces. But these fully developed Iran cars appeared sooner than we expected. And when they came to the world of the living, we had to take action. So we were chosen to come here and help you prepare.
Who picked you guys?
Head Captain Yamamoto. Until the next Central 46 can be assembled and formalized, he's going to remain the Commander-in-Chief. The reason that Rukia was chosen is because out of everyone, she knows you the best.
That's not true. They chose me for my ability.
And the reason that I was selected is because I'm one of Rukia's superiors. Then, after I was chosen, I was told to assemble a combat team outside the captain class. So, I asked Ikkaku to accompany me. Then, Yumi Chika demanded that he be allowed to come along, and Rangiku heard the commotion and didn't want to miss any of the fun. And because Rangiku was going to be coming along, Captain Hitsugaya reluctantly came along so that he'd be able to keep an eye on us.
What is this, a picnic?
Oh yeah.
In any case, Aizen definitely has his eyes on you, and is eager to know more about you, Ichigo Kurosaki.
Captain Hitsugaya. There's the party pooper who refused to get into the attic and try to hide there with us.
Were you waiting outside all this time for somebody to open a window? Not too smart. Boys with silver hair aren't exactly a common sight around here.
I'm going to remember this when we get back. It's true that an Arankar is a hollow that has torn off its mask, but simply removing the mask of any random hollow won't produce an effective Arankar. If someone really wanted to create an army of Arankars to wage a war on the Soul Society, they'd start with hollows of Menos Gran.
Hey, don't do my... I hate to say it, but don't do my boy Ikkaku like that. Yeah, I feel bad. Most of the time, like, rewatching Bleach, from time to time, I do feel bad for Ichigo, because everyone kind of just In the anime, it's worse because everybody, literally everybody, friend and foe alike, just kind of kick him around, like, and physically abuse him. I'm like, God damn, Rukia, let off my boy. What did he do wrong? All he said was hi. Ay, vey. I feel bad for that man. Jesus. Anyway, back on the previous topic. Don't be doing my boy Ikaku like that. Look, all I'll say is this. I've seen Ikaku... What's the word I'm looking for? I've seen him readjust his shoulder after getting it dislocated using only his muscles, alright? Tien could never.
And above. Manos and above? What? You mean there are hollows more powerful than the Manos Grande?
Yes. Actually, if you're going to be precise about it, there are 3 classes of Manos Grande that exist. First of all, the Gillians. They are the lowest class of Manos Grande, and little more than foot soldiers. They're numerous, and all of them look the same, essentially indistinguishable. Gillians are the Manos Grande that you generally see in Soul Society textbook illustrations of Manos.
Huh.
The Manos Grande that you fought before...
They didn't really... I don't remember them going too into detail about the classifications and such, so this is neat. Like, you kind of have it, like... You have different characters mention it in the anime, but to have, like, Hitsugai here, just kind of like... There are 3 types. There's the Menos. These are the foot soldier ones. They're the ones you generally see in our textbooks. And now I'm assuming he's going to go through... I assume next he's going to mention Aruchas and then the Arankar, so...
Coming to the Soul Society was one such Gillian, for example.
That thing was just a foot soldier?
Gillians are gigantic, but slow, and they have the intelligence of wild animals. A captain-class Soul Reaper could easily defeat them. The next class is more problematic. That class is the Ajukas. They're smaller than the Gillians and are fewer in number, but they're also highly intelligent and ultimately much more dangerous. The Ajukas give orders to the Gillians. Finally, the last.
For the record, it's pronounced Aruchas. It's Spanish. So the J is kind of silent for the most part. Damn it, where's Sana? She could give a better explanation. She'd probably give you a meaning for it, too. And... well, yeah, I'll just let Toshiro keep talking.
Class. The Vasto Lordis. They're the highest class of Manos Grande. They have a very small stature for hollows, just about the size of ordinary humans. They're not common at all. Only a handful of them exist in all of Waco Mundo. Now here's the really bad news. Vasto Lordis are very strong, even more powerful than Captain-class Soul Reapers. Worse, we have no way of knowing how much stronger a Vasto Lordis gets when it becomes an Arankar. Aizen, Gin, and Kaname are likely training the Manos Grande right now. That means, if Aizen currently has, or will eventually have, 10 or more of these Vasto Lordis under his command, the Soul Society is doomed.
Ah, here we go.
We have returned from our mission, Lord Aizen.
Ulquiorra, Yami, welcome back. We've been waiting for your return.
Yes.
I see. So after what you witnessed, you came to the decision that he wasn't worth the effort of killing.
Yes, sir. The orders given to us before we left were to kill anyone who we discern might be an obstacle to us, and...
What were you even thinking? Dancing around the issue like that? When you've got permission to kill, you kill, right?
Grimjow.
And look at you, Yami. You're a mess. Get it together! Then you come back and tell us he wasn't worth killing? Looks to me like you guys couldn't kill him!
Oh, yeah?
Oh, that's a neat detail. I don't know if it's a detail per se, but Grimjow there, his mask, in the anime, his mask normally doesn't move, even though it should. I'm kind of glad that they made it so he could move, because in the anime, you only really see his mask like operate when he's like laughing maniacally or screaming. So that's funny. And on kick. I appreciate the offer, May. I'll think about it. I'm still kind of getting used to a lot of stuff here, like setup-wise and whatnot.
Enough. Grimjow, I don't think that you truly understand. That boy is no danger to us. Yet.
Huh?
Lord Eisen isn't worried about him. Or at least not what his current abilities are. His growth rate is the problem. The potential that boy has is absolutely tremendous. Right now, his powers are extremely unstable and unreliable. But I sensed that if he doesn't end up self-destructing, he might very well prove to be useful to us at some point in the future. That's the reason why I let him live.
I still say that you're being too soft! And what if you're wrong about him, huh? What if his powers stabilize and we end up having to fight? Then what?
Then I will be happy to deal with him. Do we still have a problem?
Very well. He's your responsibility. Do as you like with the boy, Ulquiorra.
Thank you, sir.
Also, side note, because I just had the thought, you imagine if you're the kind of person who grinds their teeth in your sleep, and then you have that mask, like, because the masks are essentially like bonded to your skin, right? Like as a hollow. You imagine if this dude grinds his teeth in his sleep. Oh God! It's like you'd be grinding your teeth. You'd have that pain when you wake up. But then you'd also feel the pain of the teeth in your fucking hollow mask. Like, I imagine they don't have any nerves, right? I don't know how fucking hollow mask works, biologically speaking. But I just kind of imagine you'd feel like the skin on that side of your face feel like it was stretching into itself. That's a terrible description, but I feel like the description lends to a terrible feeling, so... He was talking about killing Ichigo, right? Yes, he was. Oh, man. Ugh. Anyway.
Hey, when are you all leaving?
We're not. Actually, we're planning on staying here until the Urankars have been completely defeated.
What? But where are you all gonna sleep and stuff? There's not enough room here.
Oh. Well then, I guess that I'll just stay with Orihime.
Orihime? And have you asked her about that?
No, but I don't believe that she'll turn me down. Oh, you want to come with me, Captain?
No way.
Oh, come on, live a little. It'll be fun.
For you.
Let's go.
Got somewhere in mind?
Of course not. But don't worry, we never intended for you to take care of us. We'll find our own beds. Thank you very much.
I'd keep that wooden sword close if I were you.
Well then, guess I'm off too.
Where?
For now, I think I'll head on over to Urahara's place. He was the one who was able to get you ready to fight us in just a few short days, wasn't he? I've always wanted to meet him. Besides, there are a few things I want to ask him about.
I see.
Kisuke's a weirdo, so be careful.
So, what about you, huh?
Hey! Rukia, stop!
What? Come on. You knew where I was gonna sleep.
Are you crazy? My family already saw you. What are you gonna tell them? Hey, listen to me!
He's just going back in that damn closet.
And then, after that, Ichigo was all better. And then... But wow, Rukia is really amazing. To tell the truth, I'm a little jealous. Who could it be?
Ah, just perfect. There's nothing I love more than a good bath. Thank you, Orihime.
I'm glad you're enjoying it at least.
So, why are you acting so somber?
Huh? What? Oh, am I?
Go on, talk to me. I'll listen.
But look, I'm doing just fine. Really.
I'll do all kinds of painful things to you if you don't.
Rukia's really amazing, isn't she? It just took one kick, and with that, she totally snapped Ichigo right out of his funk. And he'd been feeling really down for quite a while. Frankly, I'm a bad person. All along, I thought that all I was doing was just looking out for him, that I only wanted Ichigo to be happy. But now Ruki is back, and she cheered up Ichigo in no time flat. I guess I should be happy about that. And yet, instead, I find that I'm feeling jealous of her. She's a great person.
Heretic! But I understand.
She's so kind, so strong, so beautiful. I love her for cheering up Ichigo. So I don't understand. Why? Why do I feel this way? I don't feel this way at all when I'm at school. But when I come home and I'm there, all by myself. Just listen to me. How lame. I'm a total wreck. Rankiku. You...
Silly.
It should have been me, not him, not her. It should have been me. It's not fair. Just getting it out of the fucking way now.
Such a fool. You have no reason to be jealous, Orihime. Ichigo's just a kid. He can barely stand on his own. And right now, I think he really needs the both of you. Anyway, what's so bad about jealousy? Look at yourself. You're doing your very best to actually deal with your feelings and to address them. You know how easy it is to run away from them or to use them as an excuse to lash out at someone. But instead, you're facing your feelings and trying to accept them because you're good, Orihime. There. Go ahead. Go on, let it all out. Come here and let me press you tightly to my bosom.
It's not fair.
It seems that man's still there.
Also, low key, Bleach got some decent life lessons. Just saying.
What could he want? This is just ridiculous. I don't have any business that would involve a lieutenant from the Soul Society. So what exactly is this guy's deal?
Damn it. I feel like... Damn it. I shouldn't have paused. I could have made a meme out of that. Fuck. Urahara's me right now when... God. I hate to say it. I hate to say it because I feel like it would get me in trouble. But Urahara reminds me of me when... God damn it. I really don't know what could get me in trouble and what can't. Honestly, I really don't know. Should I care? I don't know. Fucking hell. Fuck, let me just say it before I goddamn forget it. Urahara right now is me when the goddamn Jehovah's Witnesses are at the door on a Sunday morning. That ain't the life lesson. God damn it, Midnight.
Is this everyone? Do you think anyone saw you?
Of course not. I felt a number of strong spiritual pressures on the way here, contrary to what Ulquiorra has reported.
They called for reinforcements from the Soul Society. Man, this never would have happened if he just killed that kid from the first time he had the chance to. Like I said, that idiot is too soft. There's no need to hold back. If they have any spiritual pressure at all, kill them. Spare no one.
The spiritual pressure. It's them. Rukia.
I feel it. That's too many.
Are they coming this way?
Not yet. They just seem to be probing around for spiritual pressure at the moment.
How come?
Ichigo, this is bad. I think they're putting together a hit list. That means they're going to kill everybody that they can find who has even a hint of spiritual pressure.
They're huge! I don't think I've ever seen hollows as big as these guys before. Just how I like it. Let's have ourselves some fun!
Hey, yo, Renji, pause!
Captain!
Where is Orihime Inoue?
My Gigai is with her. It will keep her out of the fight.
Good. Go on. Get ready, Rangiku.
Hello there. I'm Arankar Undecimo. Given name, Sha Long.
Captain Toshiro Hitsugaya, Squad 10.
The captain of squad...
Oh, swag. Oh. Oh, no, it's swag. I mean, hi, swag. John Wick movie. I know they made a new movie in the John Wick universe. I don't know if it released yet. Is that what you saw? It any good? Only seen the trailers and I'm like, eh. Ah, okay, yeah. No, you may not, Midnight. It was very good. Yeah, give me a star rating. If you can. Because while I like the John Wick movies, I feel like when I heard that they were making another John Wick movie, another movie based in the John Wick universe, I'm like, this is going to become Marvel or Fast and the Furious really fast. I'd rather it not. Shit, pretty good. All right. Well, guess I'm putting that on the list of movies. Anywho's, it's before this. I'm on fucking part 10 of this goddamn game. Let me continue.
Part 10, eh? That's splendid.
Ironic.
Good news indeed. It appears I've managed to hit the jackpot.
No. If you want to be truly accurate, it's more like you crapped out.
Oh?
Some wise words coming from Swag. You new generation of kids confuse the hell out of me. How can we get used to it if it's something you never do? Anyway, go with this one.
Thanks. You saved me a lot of trouble. Now I don't have to try to find you bunch.
Yumichika, let me handle this guy.
Thought you'd say that. Very well.
You're not so lucky. I'm no D-Roy. Now, you better start saying your prayers.
All right, you're a big boy. I didn't catch your name.
Huh? Me? I'm around car number 13. No, forget it. Why should I bother introducing myself to someone who's about to be a dead man?
I see. You and I apparently have very different ideas about etiquette.
Huh?
Whenever I'm training someone, I always tell them that it's only proper to introduce themselves to their victims. If you're about to kill somebody, I believe that they at least have the right to know what the name of their killer is. Zaraki Squad, 3rd seat, Ikaku Madarame! You don't have to give me your name, but at least take note of mine. Because it's the last name you're ever going to hear!
Well, ain't you just a little talker? You said a 3rd seat's below lieutenant level, right? I could take all you Soul Reapers if you like. That way, I'd actually break a sweat.
Dear, oh dear. That's what you get for selling him short. Weren't you listening earlier? You're fighting Ikaku Madarame, the 3rd seat of Zaraki Squad. He's the 2nd most powerful man in the Soul Society's most feared team. I'll stand back and let you have your fun. I can't be sure you'll win, but even if you die here, I know for sure that you'll die happy.
I guess that I might have underestimated you. Against somebody like you, maybe I'd better give it some more effort and fight with my sword released.
Then you're willing to acknowledge my skill?
No, you fight for sport, not to win. But I'm gonna give you a little lesson right now. I'm gonna show you what it's like to be completely outmatched. That way, you'll never again make the mistake of fighting an Arankar merely for fun. Awaken, Volcanica! This is how we do it. This is how Arankars release our Zanpakuto. You said you like to introduce yourself to those people that you're about to kill, right? Very well, then. I am Arankar number 13, Edrad Leones. An Arankar's Zanpakuto is sealed within the core of his power, inside his body. They're quite a bit different than the swords you Soul Reapers wield. So, when we release our Zanpakuto, we also release our true power and form. So, tell me, do you understand now? Do you finally get it? What you're witnessing is my true form, and Volcanica is my true power.
Oh, for the love of...
What do you think? We Arankars are even more deadly than normal once our Zanpakuto have been released. You're nowhere near strong enough to absorb that much spiritual pressure, are you?
This is Yumachika Ayasagawa of Squad 11. The enemy's destructive power has increased more than we anticipated. I want an area freeze in a 300 ken radius of Ikaku. There's a chance a number of Kompaku could get caught in it. You can take the structures out with combat pay as usual, but the Kompaku protection is the top priority. We have to assume that all of the Arankars are more deadly than we thought. Freeze the area around Toshiro, Rangiku, Renji, Rukia, and Ichigo Kurosaki too. We can't take any chances. And prepare a squad funeral for Ikaku Madarame.
Just give up. Sometimes, knowing when to quit is a virtue for a warrior. I admit that you fought well. Don't make me have to blow you to pieces now.
I had no idea that our skills were so unequal. All right, fine. The others probably have their hands totally full right now. Hopefully they won't even notice. Watch closely. And don't you dare tell anybody about it.
Voice then. I have to use it. I really didn't want to be forced to use this. Bankai! Yuman Hozukimaru!
Did you say Bankai? Impressive.
Don't lie to me. I know that my spiritual pressure isn't high enough to impress you just yet. So you'll just have to be impressed
when you die! I'll end you! Seems you're out of luck!
That's strange. It seems his Zanpakuto's spiritual pressure is actually increasing right now.
So you noticed. You see, Hozukimaru is a rather slow starter. That means it's usually fast asleep when I perform Bankai. When it starts to awaken, the dragon engraved on it slowly turns red. Only when the dragon is fully red is Ryomon Hozukimaru at its maximum destructive capabilities. Here I come.
Yes.
Dragon is completely red. Is Ryomon Hozukimaru at its maximum destructive capabilities? I'll go all in! Come at me harder!
Is that all?
Come, put your life on the line!
Take me seriously.
I'll pierce you
Is that
through!
all?
I'm not done yet!
Take me seriously.
I can see it!
God damn it.
The fear of hopelessness.
Is that all?
Nice and warm. Is that all?
Seems you're out of luck! With this! I'll go all in! With this! This is my trump card! Let's pierce! Hozukimaru!
Rats.
Ikaku Madarame. It's a good thing that you told me what your name is.
I knew you'd still be alive, Ikaku.
I knew you'd still be alive. That's why I had your funeral processions all ready and waiting for you. Fucking.
Of course I'm alive, but I was very lucky today. Luckier than you can imagine.
From what I understand, this game kind of takes, what was it? Sparking Zero? Or what was the latest Tenkaichi game that came out? I forget. I know they give it a different name. But it kind of takes that kind of game design, like, into account, I guess. You know, where it's like, you know, you see everybody picking, like, fucking Broly, Beerus, Ultra Instinct Goku or Ultra Ego Vegeta, you know? Just like, who wants to use, like, who the fuck wants to use, like, fucking Tien or Yamcha? You're like, oh yeah, I can't wait to actually use, you know, my favorite character. I remember Yamcha was one of my favorites ever since I started watching the original Dragon Ball. Next thing you know, you get into the match and your opponent is fucking, you know, UI Goku. It's like, oh, well, you know, cute dog meme. You know? Goku Souls. Goku can barely do, well. Hold on, no, I don't want to get into that.
Kill everyone? With a hint of spiritual pressure? Uryu's at 0 right now. But what about Orihime and Chad?
Captain Hitsugaya and Lieutenant Matsumoto are with Orihime. They should be able to protect her. But Chad, one of them is coming this way.
That spiritual pressure's close. Where is it?
Aw, rats. You're no Soul Reaper. No good.
You shouldn't evaluate your attack until after you've won the fight.
I guess you're right. So, after I kill all of you, I guess that I'm just going to have to go and tell the others. That none of you were worth anything. None of you were any good.
He would have killed me if Ichigo hadn't shown up when he did. I'd be dead for sure right now.
Chad, step back, okay?
Wait! Ichigo! That girl healed me!
Chad! Please, just let me handle this.
Oh. Okay. It's all yours, Ichigo.
Are you all right, Chad?
I see. Ichigo, what's going on? Don't you trust me to have your back anymore? Will we ever be able to fight as a team again?
Chad?
That boy going to the gym right now. He's like, I gotta get these gains.
I wonder, how should I kill you?
Is that you, Rukia?
I saw Chad on the way here. Tell me, what did you say to him?
Nothing. I just told him to stay back and let me handle this.
Step back, Ichigo.
Huh? What did you say?
Step back and let me handle this. You're far too tense to deal with it yourself. You're going to get yourself killed if you keep on trying to fight like this.
Rukia, wait. You mean you got your powers back?
Surprised? I wasn't able to get my powers back before because I was still in the Gigai of Urahara's, and that was blocking me. But I discarded it and lived in the Soul Society, which is full of reishi. So naturally, I regained my spirit energy. What do you think?
Rukia.
You heard the lady. Go on, step back. Up.
Whoa! Hey! Who are you?
That's Chappie, the most popular soul candy with female soul reapers. I'd initially intended to buy Chappie, but there were none left on the shelf, so I ended up with Cone instead.
What? This thing was supposed to be in my body? I can't believe I'm saying this, but I'm glad it was Cone.
Look at Ichigo. Oh my. Yeah, that's Chappie, by the way. Iruki already explained it. I feel like I don't have to say much.
Aron car number 16. D-Roy.
Squad 13.
Ah, don't bother. There's no point in wasting my time learning the names of the people that I kill.
I see. Well then, you can at least remember the name of my sword.
Strike!
Strike that!
Too easy! Prepare!
Come on!
Got you! It's over. Predictable! Take this! Strike! Got you! Then at least you will not withdraw my sword. So Menoman! Tsukishiro! A true pity.
Too bad, Soul Reaper. The sky is my domain. You're in my world now. A sword that freezes the ground isn't worth much in aerial combat. Die.
I'm very sorry. Sodeno Shirayuki doesn't actually freeze the ground. Its domain is everything that lies within the circle that it forms around its target. Tsukinomai. Too slow. Here you are. Too easy. Prepare. Too easy. There's no escape. It's over. Then at least remember the name of my sword. So Menoman! Tsukishiro! A true pity.
Rukia, are you okay?
Of course. After all, I'm standing right here, aren't I?
Hey, that's Zanpakuto.
That's Sodeno Shirayuki, Lady Rukia's ice and snow type Zanpakuto. It is the most beautiful Zanpakuto in the Soul Society. Its blade, its guard, its hilt, a completely white Zanpakuto. Hop!
Way to ruin the mood.
Lady Rukia has the skills necessary to be a seat officer. Hop! but the work that the seat officers are responsible for is much more dangerous than the kind of thing regular guards have to handle. So a certain person who did not want Lady Rukia to be exposed to danger pulled some strings and had Lady Rukia removed as a candidate for a seat officer position.
A certain person?
Yes, Lord Byakuya Kuchiki. Hop.
I don't think storytelling's for you.
I don't think exposition is for you. Now, would you mind getting off me?
What? D-Roy got himself killed already? Ah, well. I guess I'll just have to kill you both myself then. Arankar number 6, Grimjow. Nice to meet you, Soul Reaper.
Excuse the can opening noises. I'm feeding my cats. Oh boy.
No way!
Yeah.
You mean they actually have a Zanpakuto release?
That was that face. Oh, that's right. Holy shit. I forgot Rukia. I forgot Rangiku and Renji are fighting their own Arankar. Shit. Damn, they didn't even... Really? Okay, Rangiku's opponent I could understand, but... Okay, so for some context, again, like I just said, Rangiku here and Renji are supposed to be fighting in their own Arankar. I forget the name of the one Rangiku's supposed to be fighting. Best way I could describe him is he's every other ugly bastard that you see in, like, fucking... Well, you know what I mean. Joshin. Anyway, and then fucking Renji's opponent is supposed to be the brother to another Arankar that we're going to see later. I don't even know if they're going to mention him right now. I forget his name. I know his last name is Grants. But I forget his first. Fuck. Oh well. The name, I can look it up. Yeah, the last name of Renji's opponent is Grants, because he's the brother of another Arankar, which might be weird for fucking Arankar, you know, a spiritual being to have you know, a sibling, but apparently it happened. Fuck. I don't even remember what episode this is. Shit. But, yeah, just try and work with the last name, because I can't even... I think Edred said it earlier. So... Yeah, I don't know. Let me keep playing.
So stupidly powerful. Approve it already. We'll all be dead without it.
So that's all a captain's Bankai can do, is it? My, that's rather unfortunate. It's almost pitiable how pathetic you really are. Ilfort released his Zanpakuto.
There is name. Ilfort Grants. That's the character. I don't remember. Yeah. Grants. Yeah, there's a T between the N and the Z. Like Grants. It's kind of weird. I think they're German, actually, which is kind of surprising considering most of the at least a majority. I don't know. The whole Arrancar thing is kind of like arrancar. That's Spanish. Carhuchas. It's all Spanish. Anyway.
That means he must have gotten bored with the battle. Or perhaps he's been wounded by an unexpectedly powerful attack or unforeseen complication. No, I doubt that's it.
Ilfort. Is he with you guys?
Yes. His name's Ilfort Grants, also known as Arrancar number 15. That is who your comrade is currently doing battle with. I'm afraid to tell you that with Ilfort now in his released state, your comrade is at somewhat of a disadvantage. Your ice flower, it seems that it's coming apart.
So?
Unless I miss my guess, that flower hovering behind you is representative of the amount of energy that your Bankai has left. Well, am I wrong? You're still so young. The fact is, your Bankai probably isn't fully developed yet. Bankai requires an enormous amount of spirit energy. It's difficult, even for someone on the level of a captain, to sustain Bankai in a long fight. And doing so becomes even more difficult still, with an imperfect Bankai. The longer this drags on, the more your ice flower will keep dropping petals. And when they're all gone, your Bankai will disappear. I could easily wait for your Bankai to disappear and kill you, but weak as you are, you're still a captain, and you deserve respect, I suppose. The truly sporting thing to do in a situation such as this one is to strike with everything I have while you still have some energy left to fight. Snip. Tiherata! You know, perhaps I should take a page from your book and tell you my name. Arrancar Undecimo, number 11, Shalong Kufong.
So tell me, does that mean that out of all the Arrancar, you're the 11th strongest one?
No. That number merely indicates my birth order. It's not representative of the level of my strength. However, that really only applies for numbers above 10. This is our system of enumeration. I'll explain briefly. You see, when Hollows are reborn as Arrancars through the Hogyoku, we are numbered according to the order of our birth, beginning with the number 11. For the preceding numbers, the naming system is handled differently. The most gifted killers among us are the ones allowed to receive the numbers 1 through 10, which are assigned in descending order of their lethality. Those are the ones who are known as the Espada. The numbers that were allocated to them are inscribed somewhere on their bodies. In addition to receiving those prized numbers, they also have authority over the rest of us. The truth of the matter is that the strength of an Espada is so incredible that it makes my own pale in abject insignificance.
No.
And in fairness, I should warn you. Among the numerous Arrancars who were dispatched to this world, there is one who is an Espada. Lord Eisen was benevolent enough to give that one the number 6, the Espada Sexta, who's also known as Greenjow Jaggerjack.
I know you said you hope he loses midnight, but I don't think I have a choice here. I kind of have to win.
So you really are a captain, despite the fact that you are hopelessly outclassed and are facing certain defeat and destruction. You continue to stand your ground. Truly impressive.
on. I can't keep this up much longer, Rangiku.
Come on, hurry.
Okay.
I was off guard.
Eat this. Cross-shaped flowers, Hiyorimaru's launch.
Lieutenant Rangiku Matsumoto of Squad 10. Gentei Kaijo has been authorized.
Thanks. Captain! Renji! Gentei Kaijo has been approved!
Finally.
It's about time! Gentei Kaijo!
What?
Gentei Kaijo!
Eat this. Cross-shaped flowers, Hiyorimaru's launch.
I was fairly certain I just broke the game for a second.
Gentei Kaijo? What exactly is that?
Gentei Kaijo. To prevent excessive influence on the spirits in the world of the living, we captains and lieutenants of the 13 court guard squads
Must wear a Gentei Rein, a spirit restriction seal in the form of a company badge, on our bodies when we come here. It restricts our spiritual pressures. It limits them up to 80%. In other words, when it's been removed, our strength is
quintupled. It's over, Shalong Kufang.
Damn! Not good. That power. Arankar number 15. Eelfort Grants. Before we were granted Gentei Kaijo and could tap into our power further, he blocked my Hihiyo Sabimaru like it was nothing at all. If he'd fought all out from the beginning, I'm not sure I could have beaten him. Could it really be possible that all Arankars are as strong as this one? If they are, we're in trouble, Ichigo.
Why they didn't give at least Ilfert a goddamn character model is beyond me. There was at least a good 2 episodes dedicated to this fight, goddammit. At least episode and a half, come on. Oh man. And there was a whole thing too with Urahara's like employees, I'll say that. Like getting into the fight too because apparently they could throw hands. Man. Listen, Midnight, you gotta watch the anime, that's all I can say. Watch the anime, including the fillers, but skip the first filler arc. That first filler arc is useless, and I am talking in chronological order. Chronological order. Too. Jesus.
This spiritual pressure. Is he in a Arankar too? But how can that be? He's so different from the other one. His spiritual pressure is incredible.
So which is it? Which one of you is the stronger one? Not you, just as I thought. Rukia! Damn! Hey, who do you think I am? I didn't come here to butcher some feeble lambs. I hope you realize that I'm taking it easy on you. Come on, hurry up already. Unleash your Bankai. Otherwise, you're gonna be full of holes like that lump of a Soul Reaper over there.
How dare you!
Oh boy.
Bankai!
Oh boy. 366 episodes. I would say go support the actual anime on, you know, legit streaming sites. But considering the economy we live in nowadays, I would still say go support the anime on official streaming platforms. Hope you caught that, Midnight. Look at me, Midnight. Go support on official streaming platforms. You know, it'd be more apparent if just one eye closed, but, you know.
That's more like it. You call that a Bankai? It only imparts average speed to you. You disappoint me, Soul Reaper. Is that all you've got? Well...
Can you dodge this? This is fun. Yes. Screw you! Can you dodge this? You're easy to read. Can you dodge this? You're just too weak. Sorry. What's the matter? This is yes. Too weak. Screw my moves. What? You're just too weak. Is that it? Now you'll see. This is charged. Can you dodge this?
The best you've got?
Watch closely.
What? What was that? That move, it wasn't included in Ulquiorra's report. Soul Reaper.
You still feeling disappointed? A run car?
All right, Soul Reaper! Finally! At last, you're worth killing now!
I don't remember having that. I don't remember Grimjo having that energy in the anime. Jesus.
Sorry. Now you'll see. Damn it. There's more. This. No big deal. Don't underestimate me. Now you'll see. Let's go. Get to yes? Too weak. What's the matter? This is fun. There's more. I'll blow you away. Sorry. Like my moves? Damn it.
You can't stand this much,
yes?
right?
Now you'll see.
You're just too weak.
Crap.
What's the matter? Don't make me hold back. You're gonna die for real now. Andre Setto!
I can't stop here.
I'll smash you.
Sorry. What's the matter? Damn it. I'll strike. Sorry. This Too weak. Screw you. Like my moves? Like my moves? Watch closely. Get to God. Crap. Those cuts are too shallow. Not even the full force of the Getsuga Tensho could take him out. The Black Getsuga Tensho is his move. Using it emboldens the hollow inside me.
Well, I wouldn't just stand there, Soul Reaper. Now it's my turn.
Oh shit! I forgot Tosin
Sheath
came
your
to collect them.
sword, Grimmjow.
Tosin.
Tosin! He's the captain who defected with Aizen.
Why are you here?
Why, you ask? Come now. I believe you already know. You invaded the world of the living against orders. You also mobilized 5 Iran cars without authority.
What does he mean by the hollow inside him? You know how Naruto has Kurama? Or how Itadori has Sukuna? Or Goku has the Great Ape? Or realistically, I think this, I don't know a lot of animes with at least not off the top of my head that have the whole demon inside you trope. Well, I guess a lot of animes do, but I can't name them off the top of my head. But yeah, let's put it like this. The hollow inside Ichigo is the closest thing we had to Sukuna before Sukuna. Does that make sense? Because you know how, like, in Jujutsu Kaisen, Sukuna is just straight up evil? He doesn't give a damn about anyone else. He only cares about, getting his power up. A white Ichigo, or the hollow inside Ichigo, is kind of the same thing, but a little more lenient, if that makes sense. Yeah, because Sukuna is just like, boy, let me take control of the body. I don't give a damn. Just, get the fuck out the way. This is my car now. Meanwhile, the hollow inside Ichigo, for the record, a lot of people just call him White Ichigo or He-Chigo for some reason. I don't really understand that one. But that's He-Chigo is a lot more lenient. He'll all right, listen, you and me are gonna fight for the driver's seat. If I lose, props to you. You get to keep the driver's seat. But if I win, every one of your friends who ever doubted you, their ass is mine. Haven't watched much anime. No, I haven't. But I would assume my examples are mainstream enough at this point that you'd at least have some inclination as to what I'm talking about, or as some inclination as to what I mean, I should say. I mean, but I know Joshin barely hasn't watched Jujutsu Kaisen, but I know he knows what Jujutsu Kaisen is for the most part. So yeah, there's not a lot of examples I could say except for Naruto with Kurama being the other one. How Kurama was a lot more evil in the first kind of series. I don't know. But then again, I don't know if you've watched Naruto or Naruto Shippuden, because kind of like how there's Dragon Ball and then there's Dragon Ball Z, and now we have no, One Piece is just fucking One Piece. I don't know how to I think I watched Death Note, a season of Kobayashi, and currently watching Aria the Scarlet. Oh, okay. I don't know about that last one. I do not know about that last one. That's a new anime to me. But yeah, Death Note and Kobayashi. Okay. Oh, those are some good first animes to start, that's for sure. Okay, well, in terms of, like, what I just explained, it's kind of like a trope in more... I don't want to say mainstream anime, because I feel like it's too... It's kind of like a trope in most anime that you would, you know, see advertised, I guess you could say. I don't know if that really works. Yeah, you watch a lot of other animes and fucking, especially if it's like a shonen anime. I'm still not sure why. Bleach is a shonen anime, but you know, I guess because Ichigo's like what, 16 here, I think. I don't know. Oh, they haven't encountered the trope. Fair enough. But yeah, it's a trope. It happens. You see it a lot. Some of it's good. Again, Bleach being an example. Jujutsu Kaisen being another example. Some of it's good and then starts out bad. Naruto, I'm sorry, but it would have been kind of better if Kurama just stayed evil. That's just my 2 cents. I'm looking at you, Joshin. Anyway, let's continue.
Authorization and lost them all. These are serious offenses. In short, Lord Aizen is not pleased, Grimjow. Let's go. Your punishment will be decided in Hueco Mundo.
Okay, fine.
Wait! Where are you going?
Shut up. We're going back to Hueco Mundo now.
What? You can't come here and attack us and then just leave! You gotta be kidding! Come back here! We're not finished yet! You hear me?
Not finished? You've got to be kidding! Give me a break. Tosin just saved your sad little life, Soul Reaper. It's obvious that move of yours takes an enormous toll on you. It's impossible to conceal that. You'd be lucky if you could do it 3 more times. But all of that is academic. The point is, even if you were able to do it 100 times, you still couldn't defeat me while I'm in my released state.
Release? State? What?
Make sure that you don't forget my name. And pray that you never hear it again. Green Jow Jaggerjack! Next time you hear that name, you're gonna be dead meat, Soul Reaper.
So, the Iran cars return.
I hate to say it, but I guess Swag is a pretty basic example of what I was talking about. Swag is giving a basic example of what I was talking about. Don't you dare, Swag. You put pineapple on pizza. I'm sorry, but you're banned. I don't give a damn if the savory combines well with the sweet. Oh, hold on. When did I say basic? Did I say basic? Also, I'm pretty sure you can't write that, Swag. Though the fact that you can means it's not covered by TOS, because last time I checked, I have it set to block words based off of the TOS's description, so that's an interesting development. Huh. Yeah, we learn something new every day. Do they? Oh, I don't watch. I don't watch a lot of indie VTubers. It's like maybe like one or two that I'll like check up on, see if they're alive, but and when I mean indie VTubers, I mean like, you know, like me, barely fucking anybody in stream, like maybe like 2 or 3 regulars, you know. It's pineapple. The hell I am. Huh. Sus VTubers. I don't even want to know. I don't even want to know the sussy ones because I probably know them personally. Again, I've mentioned this before, but I do go on VR chat from time to time, and I already know a few on there. I don't need to know what they do on stream. Please no. Anyway, let me continue the game.
To Waco Mundo, huh? You won.
Few. Yeah, a few. I mean, Cottontail, Vexaria, and Fifi. Fifi alive? I haven't seen barely any activity from that one in a while. Sus VTubers. How dare you? Just because I'm showing a little bit of neck. How dare you? What are you, a Puritan? Okay, Swag, calm the fuck down. That was the joke, Swag. Never mind. I'm gonna continue with the game.
I lost.
Fool. If you're alive, then you won.
Stop. You know better. If you were me, you'd feel the same way. I didn't protect anyone. I wasn't able to defeat our enemies. I failed. I lost. To Grimmjow.
Checking the time, I got about 10 more minutes, which means 1 more mission. I hope it's not a bunch of cutscenes. Crap! I'll let this play out and I'll be right back.
Rukia.
Welcome back, Grimjow.
Well, aren't you going to apologize, Grimjow?
Not really.
You...
It's all right, Kaname. I'm not angry.
Lord Eisen.
I view Grimjow's actions as a display of loyalty, albeit an overzealous one. Am I wrong, Grimjow?
No, my lord.
Lord Eisen, let me execute him.
Kaname?
This is personal. The fact is that you just don't like me. Is that any way for a Director General to behave?
I believe that anyone who disrupts the peace should pay. That's all.
Whose peace? The group's?
Lord Eisen's.
Ha! Fine. Just hide behind the cause then.
More. You're saying 12 minutes or 10 or till 12? Because I remember I used to do that, but I felt kind of like shit afterwards, if I'm being honest. Like as soon as like after 10:30, it looks like. Oh, okay, yeah. Ninja. Like who's Ninja? Oh, right, the Fortnite streamer. Oh, right, because of the blue hair. That was my exact thought process. No, you kidding me? Ninja wishes he was Grimjow, bro. He wishes. Until 12 o'clock. Yeah, well, here's the issue. My issue with that, right? Because most days, right, especially like kind of today. Again, if I mentioned it before, I'll say it again. Because my the real life kind of gets in the way of the VTuber one. And my usual day job is so unpredictable with its own work schedule that I kind of like, I'm on call most days, if that makes sense. I don't want to like start streaming. Next thing you know, it's like, oh, gotta go to work. You know? Or I don't want to be like, oh, okay, you know, I'll stream tomorrow. Don't worry, guys. Next thing I know, I get up and I'm like, hey, you got to come into work. Make sure you come by this time. And then I'm there at work for like, you know, from 6 in the morning till fucking 7 p.m. Side of VTubing. Yeah, it'd be nice if I could get more support in the VTubing side so I could actually quit the day job. I'm just saying. Oh, man. But yeah, so I don't want to just, you know, start streaming. That's kind of why I just stream usually on the Sundays, because most Sundays I am usually free. Not lately, due to some other personal life reasons that are kind of that have been taking hold lately, and not to mention yesterday was Father's Day, so, and unlike Joshin, mine is still around. So, like the rest of us Kool-Aid kids, so no, because then again, it's not like fucking no, because then why am I gonna like spend money on a goddamn VTuber model that I don't have money for? You know, save your money. Look, if I'm gonna get any sort of money from VTubing, like straight up real talk here, I'd rather it be from like sponsors and stuff, right? Like if I get, like, you know, again, when I say, you know, support, I would prefer, you know, just come by, watch, live, laugh, love. I hate to say that, but because I see it in every other goddamn house I go to. It's you know, not to give away what I do, but don't swag, for the love of fuck. First of all, don't say that. Second of all, save the goddamn money. You know how much that shit costs nowadays? Shit. Hell no. You think I can draw? Please. I got this. The avatar model I'm using now is free. me ain't a friend. I don't know if they want to be named because I don't even know if they're in the chat anywhere right now. Are like the only two that know like worked on it, right? Me being the one who's like, I want this, I want that, I want my hair like this. But even then, like before, I had already a mock-up model that I made by myself using what the fuck was it? I've run through like 3 or 4 different goddamn VTuber maker applications at this point. I forgot which one. I know they just kind of do it for me when I ask now. It's not like I'm asking for a lot. I'm not asking for, like fucking this and that. I can do this already. I can do this. I can back up. What the fuck else do I need? And it's free. What the fuck? You a LootTuber? I'm never gonna be a LootTuber, and Midnight is right. Let's get this fucking over with. And besides, you're gonna miss some funny and some decent story here. Fuck.
Exactly. It's about the cause. Your raid lacked purpose. Killing without purpose is only murder. But, on the other hand, killing with purpose is justice. Auto number 54, Hyen.
No! No, no, no! You rat! You cut off my arm! You're dead!
Stop, Grimjow. If you attack Kaname, you'll force my hand. I'm afraid that I'll have no choice but to reprimand you.
Playing with your men again, huh? You're a cruel man.
Eavesdropping, Keen?
I'm sure you were aware of what Kaname was bound to do after you said what you did.
Perhaps.
You do realize we lost 5 Arankars.
What of it? They were only Gillians. It won't affect our plan in the least, once we've assembled enough Vasto Lourdes and the Espada are complete. No one will be able to stop us.
I'm already going over my time limit here, but
you're all better now.
Whatever.
Really?
Yes, I'm fine. That was incredibly fast. Thanks, Orihime. You're getting stronger all the time.
No, not really. I just...
You healed up, Rukia?
What's that look for? You feel like you're responsible for my injuries? Come on, give me a break. My injuries were my own fault. That's it. I don't need you to protect me. I can take care of myself. Now stop sulking.
Yeah.
I just realized. Thank you. Thank you, Swag. Swag, be respectful. What's wrong with you? You're not wrong. I hate to mention it, but in the anime, they do kind of poke fun at it in a few episodes. During the regular, school life, they have, some of Orihime's friends actually mention it. Because Orihime does have, a high metabolism. I'll say that. And they're like, man, where does it all go? It probably goes to the airbag she got in there. Every time I watch it, it cracks me up. But I'm serious. There is a scene where there's a few scenes where they make kind of like poke fun at it. But yes, looking respectfully, I would hope, swag. Oh, that's not the start button. This is the start button. Nope, that ain't it either. Fuck.
If you're so worried about that hollow inside of you, why don't you talk to Kisuke about it? He trained you, after all. So, he very well may know something that could help you out.
Talking to him is just pointless. Kisuke knows about it. He's already well aware of what's going on with me. Besides, if he knew how to fix it, then he would have said something before we went to the Soul Society. And since he didn't do that, it means that he probably doesn't know how to suppress it either. Even so, he trained me, and I'm very grateful for that. Honestly, I just don't want to bother him with any more of my problems right now.
Ichigo.
I know. It can't go on like this forever.
You know what? Midnight, I don't know. Ah, no, never mind. We're answering that question now.
I'm surprised you found this place, Ichigo. That look. So, I take it this means that you finally made the decision to come and join us. I'm surprised you were able to find this place, given how bad you are at detecting spiritual pressure. However, we figured that you'd be coming, so we focused our spiritual pressure on you in order to help you find it. So, Ichigo, if you're here, then that must mean that you're ready to join us.
Bite me!
What?
Seriously? Me join you guys? Are you nuts? The whole reason that I came here was to use you guys. I'm never gonna join your group, but you know what? You're going to tell me how to control the hollow inside me.
Just who do you think you're dealing with here? We're not telling you diddly squat.
I'll get it out of you.
How?
By force.
That's a good one.
Oh shit, am I gonna fight Shinji right now?
His name's Ichigo,
Never
isn't
mind.
it? Quite impressive. He's holding his own against Shinji.
Open your eyes, you moron. The stupid Shinji ain't even trying.
If you ask me, I don't think that Ichigo's actually trying all that hard either.
It's plain as day. That dumbass is wetting himself.
Oh? You think so?
He's scared. He's frightened of calling upon his inner hollow, for fear of what might happen. Hachi, put up 5 more force fields.
Yes, ma'am.
Ichigo, you.
Shinji, step aside.
There it is. Oh man, I was really hoping she'd come in with a goddamn dynamic entry. Damn it, because in the anime she comes in with a dynamic entry. Just it was either that or I know Hiyori is probably funny enough, the only character that I remember in the show who has a proficient use in the one weapon that we all fear. Real life and in anime, I guess. You know, a la chancla. So... Fuck. I was expecting that right now. One or the other. Either a dynamic entry right into Shinji's cranium, or her just smacking him in the temple with her slipper. One or the other. So, I'm kind of disappointed they didn't animate that. I mean, they animated fucking Rukia sucker punching the shit out of Renji in that one filler, but apparently hitting him inside the head with a fucking slipper is too much. I don't know. Swag. Alright, hold on. Swag. That's it. Alright, anyway.
Ichigo, just listen to me. Look, you've got it all wrong.
What do you mean?
It's up to us. End of story. I'm sorry if this is hard to hear, but what you want doesn't matter right now. It's up to us to decide whether or not you can join us, and we'll only reach a conclusion after we've seen what you can do. That's how it is. Okay, now that you know the score, go ahead and holify. I'll take a look at what you've got.
No.
Do I have to do this again? How many times do I have to tell you? You have no choice. All right, fine. If you're too much of a wimp to holify, then I guess that I'll have no choice but to drag it out of you myself. By force!
Come on, think! How does she manage to stay in control when she holifies? How is she able to make that mask obey her? I can see everything! She's doing it right in front of me! If I look and think, I should be able to figure it out! That's what I came here for! I won't perform Bankai! I won't holify! I'm never gonna open up my soul to him again! Never! You're like an open book!
Last one was something else. Last one was something else.
Too weak! Sorry. I'll kill you.
Enough. Are you satisfied, Hiyori? Now do you get it, Ichigo? It's just not possible. You can't contain the hollow that's inside of you. Not with your body, and not with your mind either. You passed. You want to learn how to control your inner hollow? So we're gonna hammer it into you.
Alright, you know what? Last two. Fuck it. Because it's getting good. More or less.
What am I doing?
to you, idiot, or I'll kick your butt!
I'll kick your butts! You said you'd hammer the ability to contain my hollow into me! So why am I running like a hamster on some phony homemade exercise wheel all day long? You're all crazy! No, I'm crazy for doing it!
Johnny,
That's right, you are crazy!
Johnny got
The
bills
only
to
crazy one
pay.
here,
Holy
in fact.
shit.
But we're putting ourselves out to train you, so stop complaining and do what you're told!
This isn't training!
Just shut up and get going! Run till you drop!
Hold on, Ichigo. The purpose of Hiyori's piece of crap trainer is to prepare you for your upcoming instruction.
Hiyori, stupid trainer!
The longer you can keep going on that thing, the more you'll get out of your real training. We can teach you to control the hollow within, but only if you're able to run on that ridiculous thing for 3 days straight.
You gotta be kidding me! I can run on this stupid thing for a whole week! I've figured out this pile of junk. It's designed to drain spiritual energy. That's what it does, right? With the spiritual energy I have right now, I could go at least 5 days straight. So why waste time with it? Just tell me, how do I control my hollow? I don't have the time for this. I don't have the time to play around with you visors!
Shut up! Oh, you don't have time. You don't even know how long it takes for the Hogyoku to awaken.
Wait, what did you just say?
Hogyoku, holification. You don't know anything about these things. So stop your whining already.
How do you know that? How do you know about the Hogyoku?
I know all about that stuff. Hogyoku.
So, you do realize, considering, like, how long you've been in here and the fact, again, just putting this out there, I could suss out your goddamn all accounts at this point. You do realize that I cannot believe that what you say is what you say, right? Funny, cute way of saying to flick somebody on the forehead. Fuck is Joshin? I don't know. I need him to hold my hoops. Motherfucker. What the fuck? This motherfucker playing the first ascent. I won't bother him. He's probably just gonna tell me, listen, he's yours now. You go deal with him. I don't want to deal with Swag today. He's yours. Let me continue with the goddamn...
The Arancars, even Sosuke Aizen. I've known about them in rather extensive detail for years and years now. I'll tell you all about it some other time. I thought we'd take some time for your Konpaku to get used to our way of doing things, but... now that I come to think about it, you've already managed to become a Soul Reaper and achieve Shikai and Bankai, and you've accomplished all of that.
Swag, you expect me to believe that you just thought it was... I'm saying that didn't mean anything bad. Boy, when you've already let me know that you watch people like Cottontail, Vex, and Fifi, you expect me to believe that? Boy? The fuck? Sana. The fuck you at? Look, for comedic purposes, I do not believe you. For serious purposes, I don't believe you. Fucking hell. Let me continue with the goddamn story.
In a very short amount of time.
Tell me, how do you know all that?
So I don't know. Maybe you're right. Maybe we should avoid any further delays. Just get right down to it and teach you how to holofy. Are you ready then? I hope you don't regret this. Hachi, give me a 2-layered fault force field.
Yes, sir.
Can you hear me, Ichigo? In a moment, you're going to become a hollow all the way. Don't let it consume you. Consume it instead. If it eats you, it's all over.
Hey there. It's been quite a while, King. What's wrong? That look on your face is so glum. Why's that?
Where's Zangetsu? Where is he? Tell me.
I don't really know. Zangetsu, huh? That's what you want to know about. Is it that thing in your hand? Or is it something different? Like this?
A white Zangetsu.
You want to know where Zangetsu is? Is that it? Very well then. I am Zangetsu!
You. What did you do with Zangetsu?
Sheesh, come on. How many times do I have to tell you? I am Zangetsu! Ichigo, listen. Maybe you don't know it, or maybe you just don't get it. But in any event, Zangetsu and I have always been one. Zangetsu and I are your spirit energy. You see, I was just part of Zangetsu before. To put it simply, we share the same body, but as our relationship changed, so did our appearance. When life rules, flesh extends over the bones. When death rules, the bones become exposed. It's the same with us. My powers increased, and as they did, the situation evolved. I became dominant, and Zangetsu became part of me. The more that you tried to draw on Zangetsu's power in those moments where you needed them, the easier it became for me to gain dominance and influence over your soul.
I see. So that means, if I defeat you here, Zangetsu will be back. He'll become the center of my spiritual powers again.
Defeat me, please. It's impossible.
Before you say that, do me a favor and take a look at this.
Kai!
When did you learn Bankai?
When did I? Why, the exact same time you did, Ichigo!
Come on, let's go! Sorry. Like my moves?
No, don't disappoint me!
Yes? I can see you. Like my moves?
Okay, first thing I said, yeah, I keep doing, I don't know, I do that a lot, even with the boys. It's weird. First thing I said was midnight, behave. Second of all, technically that's just Ichigo. Because, you know, he's wearing all black. You know, Shihakusho is black and everything. White Ichigo is white Ichigo because I don't want to have to explain it because it's going to get fucking swag going, so.
Crap. This is starting to get fun. Die, you idiot! So die right here!
What's the matter?
Now don't go and disappoint me!
Watch closely.
Why are you so angry anyway? Let's just have some fun with this!
Shut up! Too weak. They're too predictable. What? Yes? What's the mess? Now you'll see. Like my moves? Let's go. Get to
And continue on.
I mean, to be fair, White Ichigo kind of explained it already, but just let it.
Ichigo, what's the difference between a king and his horse?
What did you say?
And I'm not talking about obvious stuff, like one's an animal and one's a person, or one has 2 legs and one has 4. If their form, ability, and power are exactly the same, why is it that one becomes the king and leads them to battle, while the other becomes the horse and carries the king? So what's the characteristic that distinguishes these 2 beings? There's only one answer. Instinct! In order for identical beings to get stronger and gain power, they need to develop a killer instinct, and that instinct is mostly forged in battle. They must develop an insatiable hunger to engage in battle. They must live to mercilessly crush, shred, and slice their enemies. This thirst for power is not an unnatural desire. In fact, it forms the very essence of our beings. Deep within our bodies lies the whole instinct to dominate and slaughter our enemies. My friend, you don't have that. You try to use your brain to win a fight. You attempt to defeat your enemies with reason and logic. You don't tap into those pure base instincts that exist within your core, waiting to be released. And the simple matter is that it doesn't work. You're weak, Ichigo. And I won't put up with that! Am I clear, Ichigo? No, I refuse, Ichigo. I don't know about Zangetsu, but I refuse to play horse to a king who's weaker than me. Someone whose uncertainty and hesitation will end up getting us both cut to pieces. If you aren't willing to assert your strength and retain the crown, then I'll destroy you, which means I'll be king.
Instinct. To fight. Seek battle. Instinct. Where is it? Here? Whoa!
It's about time you woke up, Ichigo.
Kenpachi! What are you doing here? Just what is this place? Whoa!
Kenpachi?
So you are paying attention, Midnight. I mean, either you remembered something I said way back when, because I know I did talk about it before, or you figured it out from this stream, one or the other. But yeah, essentially. I mean, I would hope this game kind of goes into 1000 Year Blood War, not just like characters and outfits at some point. It'd be nice. Then again, it fucking took forever just to get one DLC character, and there's supposed to be 5. Oy. So who knows? Even then, it's not like I'm excited for any sort of DLC character to really come into the game. I would prefer if they just kind of released all the characters that aren't on the roster and just make them playable, but whatever, I guess. His analogy? Okay, yeah.
What's that? I'm just someone who's here to kill you.
Why? What are you talking about? You're Kenpachi. Our battle's already over.
Over? Nothing's over. A battle with swords isn't a fist fight. It isn't over until somebody's dead.
But I have no reason at all to fight you!
You need a reason? You to do battle? Accept it, Ichigo. You always seek battle. What? Just face it, you crave power! Isn't that right, Ichigo? And anyone who's after power is a person who must also seek battle. Of course, one may ask, do we seek battle to gain power? Or is it the other way around? Well, who knows? Not me. But one thing I do know is that when we were born, the desire to fight was already inside of us. That's right. Born to seek battle forever, Ichigo. It's just something that's instinctual in you. You automatically seek battle because you know that it's the only way to gain power. Come on, fight, Ichigo! If you want to conquer, you know what to do. Take your sword and slay your enemy! There's simply no other path!
Fight.
Not in front of you, and not behind you either, Ichigo!
Fight. Fight. Very well then. I admit it, you kicked my ass. So I guess I'll have to accept you as my king. For now. But don't ever forget this. The story's not over. In the end, either one of us can become the king or the horse. The moment I sense a vulnerability, if I feel even the slightest hint of weakness in you, I'll throw you off and crush your skull! And also, make sure that you heed this warning. If you really want to be able to access and control my powers, then until the next time that we meet, make sure that you don't get yourself killed somehow!
How do you feel, Ichigo?
Not bad.
Good.
Sorry. I won't let you.
Even got a to be continued screen. All right. Was that the one of one? Was that one of two, or was that two of two? I forgot already. Yeah, that was two of two. All right. And on that note, I gotta go because I gotta go do some chores, fold some clothes, feed some cats. So I would hope so. I mean, they're not to derail from the game, because so far I think they're doing a pretty damn good job getting a lot of the important bits on and still, you know, keeping up with the drama, the intrigue, and all that. But it kills me that they cut out some characters, I ain't gonna lie, because, well, you saw 3 Visards right now: Shinji, Hachi, and Hiyori. But in the anime and in the manga, I don't know, in the original series, I'll say that, just to kind of lump them in together, generalize it a bit. There's 4 other ones. There's Love, there's... Love is the name of the character. There's... fuck, I forgot his name. There's... Shit! Love, Lisa, and there's two more. I kind of forgot their names. Fuck. It's just everything a lot better. Like, I mean, if you recall a little earlier in the stream, I did say that it was nice that they had Hitsugaya kind of go through the like stages of Amenos. You got the Gillian, the Adhucha, and the Vasto Lord. So, because in the anime, it's kind of separated. You got, like, Hitsugaya explains what a Gillian is, and then you have, like, Kaname explain what an Ahucha is, and then you have Aizen explain what a Vasta Lord is. It's kind of separated from what I remember, at least. I don't know. I'm fairly certain I have to rewatch it and actually pay attention instead of going off to get, like, a bag of chips or something in the middle of a scene. But yeah. And the voice acting, again, some of the bills needed to be paid for some of these for some of the voice acting that's going on. Like Johnny and Bosch, Ichigo, he's killing it, I think, again. And then yeah, no, there's some, admittedly, there's, you know, a little lackluster. Soifon, I think, had a little more energy in the anime. Grimjo has a little more energy here than from what I remember. Same with, like, Tosen and stuff. They have a little more, like, yeah, energy, character to them, whatever. So, you know, the game is kind of doing its own little thing with the story. It's still going along with it, but it's good, right? I just don't like that they cut out some characters. I get it, time restraints and money, especially nowadays. But yeah, also misses some. So yeah, exactly. It gives and takes. Like they had that whole bit with Ilfort and Grants, but they didn't even bother to give my boy a goddamn character model. Like I said, there's a good, like, 2 or at least episode and a half of that fight where Renji fighting Ilford Grants, right? I don't know. I get they probably didn't want to make the campaign that long. They didn't want to just, you know, give what you call it. They didn't just want to give the anime in video game format. I get that. You know, it's like I say, go support the anime on your usual streaming service. How far you are in the game, I feel like you're still not. No, I'm not. Realistically, I'm not. Actually, maybe... No, not even halfway. Hold on, I'm trying to think. Okay. Substitute, Soul Reaper arc, Soul Society arc. Yeah, that's 2. But from what I understand, most people go Substitute, Soul Reaper arc, Soul Society arc, and then after that, it's the Arrancar arc. But here, it's different. They got the Visored arc. And then I assume after that is the Arrancar arc. Well, then again, I don't know. I could label it different here. Arrancar, now that I'm thinking about it, I'm like, when people say Arrancar arc, they're probably just mushing together the Visored arc, and then after this, I assume would be the Hueco Mundo arc, which is where Ichigo and Co. actually invade Aizen's base of operations, and then after that is... No, but people usually separate that one. And then after that would be the fake Karakura Town arc, which is realistically, I think, maybe like 10, 15 episodes, I think. I feel like maybe closer to 20, like 18, 19 episodes. So... yeah, maybe they stretched it out a little here in the game, maybe. Or maybe after this, it's the fake Karakura Town arc. I don't know, because I see all this, and honestly, I think the Visored arc would have probably ended now, like right here at this point, because the instinct episode, or the instinct speech that White Ichigo gives Ichigo is a pretty, like, you know, you look up anime quotes, this is gonna be one of them, right? Along with some from, like, Zaraki and Mayuri Kurotsuchi. So, I don't know. I could be halfway. I could only be like 2/5 of the way there. Who the fuck knows? I feel like it's 2/5 at this point, honestly. I'm on fucking part 10 of this playthrough. I expected it to be done like part 8, but it's whatever, I guess. At least fucking, I don't know, at least I got something. And then, yeah, I don't know how long. Anyway, on that note, because again, I have to go do some chores, fold some clothes, go do this, go do that, go feed the local strays, because nobody else is taking care of them. Yeah. Anyway, damn, I'm yapping so much at this point, I don't remember what the hell. You think I should time out swag just for good measure? It's probably not even here. Anywho, it's on that note, I hope you stream again soon. Yeah, I hope I stream again soon too. I would like to stream again, maybe like tomorrow or at least Wednesday, but I don't know how the hell that's gonna go. 8 working day tonight. A what? That sentence doesn't make sense. I do enunciate my S's a lot, don't I? Being serious, I was untold of what I meant. I still refuse to believe that. I'm sorry, swag. I don't. But in any case, anyway, like, comment, subscribe, do whatever the equivalents are on Kick, in Twitch if you so desire. If you want to see more, hear me yap, or just put me in the background next time. I don't know what the hell. I don't know. Apparently, I've been told lately that I have a decent voice. I don't know what that means, but apparently I do. I don't know what the fuck. See you all in therapy. And swag, I think you're going to need it more than me today, especially if you looked it up and you legitimately did not know what it meant. So, on that note, see y'all next time.